Hi, my name is Juliana Hutchinson, and I chose the company Hydro Flask for my report. Hydro Flask Company, in my opinion, is a monopolistic competition. This is for insulated water bottles. There are a lot of different companies and firms that create water bottles nowadays. The product is differentiated. Each water bottle has a different style, logo, etc. Ability to keep water hot or cold. There's some control over price. I think the bigger brands like Hydro Flask and Mira and Yeti are able to control their prices a lot but, easier than others. There is It is relatively easy for companies to create insulated water bottles. I say relatively easy because companies who already make water bottles or make coolers or whatnot, they had a lot easier time simply setting up a new building for creating insulated water bottles. But it's difficult to join this competition if you're just off the street and you've never made a water bottle before. You have a place to make the water bottles. You have to have the supplies, the help, and whatnot. So it's relatively difficult for some and relatively easy for others. There is quite a bit of non-price competition because of all the new competition for insulated water bottles. There are many people who are catching up to Hydro Flask and making bottles just as well, nice and work just as well or even better than Hydro Flask. So Hydro Flask has to keep up with the advertising and make sure people know their name and what they can do. Here are some of the other companies as well as Hydro Flask that make insulated water bottles. This is a quote I took from one of the articles I was reading. It's that list of um, insulated water bottle makers. They're recognized as key players in the global insulated water bottle market that are expected to instrument the global production of insulated water bottles over the near future, meaning they're going to lead the economic profit for water bottles. And apparently those ones are worldwide most famous, and then other famous ones that I like, Liquid Savvy, Yeti, Clean Canteen. There's a bunch of other ones. There's a lot of companies. I didn't realize how many companies there were that made insulated water bottles. I actually have a Liquid Savvy water bottle instead of a Hydro Flask at home. So that sells that. And here we are with all the different ones. So we have Hydro Flask, Clean Canteen as well. There's Yeti. There's a bunch of other ones. That shows all the different kinds of differentiation between the water bottles and between companies. And then we also have an example of advertisement that Hydro Flask will do to say, hey, buy our water bottle. It works great. And I really like this advertisement. It shows a lot of how well Hydro Flask works and what it's all about to have an insulated water bottle. So the changes expected for Hydro Flask are that demand is actually going to go down and the sales and growth are expected to moderate or slow down. For example, in the first quarter, the growth of the company was 16.3%, and in the second quarter, it was 8.3%, which is almost half, about half of what it was the previous quarter. And that's likely due to a rise in competitors and limited shelf space in stores, meaning stores will be buying different Liquid Savvy or Yeti to sell in their stores instead of Hydro Flask. So, competition now less space. People will be buying cheaper bottles or different bottles that maybe appeal to them more. And and there's a few cool things that Hydro Flask is doing to keep up with their growth, and that is introducing new product line of coolers. They're creating coolers now, and they're trying to expand overseas. But because of the competition and their growth and demand slowly going down, we see the demand line go down, and eventually it'll either be the same as average total cost. Maybe someday it'll be below. Hopefully not. I like the company. I think they should do well. So I'd be sad to see it go below. But yeah, there we go. Demand will shift down. Average total cost, marginal cost, marginal revenue. They're still going to be making a profit. And this is my Works Cited. And I got all my information from these websites and textbook. And here is my face with a dog. And that's the end of my slideshow. So thank you for watching.